So the topic we chose is the Persian Gulf War. So where were you when some of these events were going on?
The Persian Gulf War, I was off of the coast. I was in the United States Navy off of the coast of Somalia. We were supporting efforts there when we got the call to go into the Persian Gulf to support our operations for Operation Desert Storm.
How old were you?
20, 22, 23 years old.
What did your parents think or feel about the whole situation?
Well, at the time, I could only write them letters. We weren't able to make phone calls from the ship. But when I got back, they said that they were a little nervous for me, but they were glad I was home and they were glad that was done.
How did you feel about it?
You know, you get trained to do a job, and I felt good because I did that job, and I did it to the best of my ability. So, however, the events that happened, I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, so do you see any historical patterns forming from some of these events that still have an impact on today's world?
Yes, the dropping of bombs, missiles, showing the force of our militaries. So we dropped a whole bunch of bombs over there tried to get Saddam Hussein, and now we continue to do that through modern day technology, which means that to me they're getting worse and worse and worse.
Like just the other day I was reading that they had threatened to bomb Syria and all of that kind of thing.
Correct.
So, how do you think we can continue to impact our world in a positive way with so much adversity going against us as a humanity?
Well, if we could all get along, that would be wonderful. But I don't think everybody's gonna get along. That's a hard question to answer because I don't think there is a right answer to where if we were able to all get along, then none of this would be happening. However, there's different religious beliefs, different political beliefs, and you have just different people running different countries. So I hope it would get better and we all could get along, but I don't think it will.
Do you think that if there was like a level of respect there, like if people were taught that no matter what your own belief is, you should respect everyone else's? Or do you think that's kind of impossible because some religions are so far against what we believe in as people, especially in the United States since we have such a different kind of way of living than a lot of people do over there with democracy and all those kinds of things? Do you think that they could learn to gain respect and we could do the same? Because I think we fall guilty of that, stereotypes and
yes, if we all
that.
could respect each other, that would be absolutely wonderful. However, what you said, where there's different religious beliefs, where people really believe in a certain religion, and that's just the way that it is.
Yeah, it's hard for them to gain respect.
It's very hard for them or people to think otherwise.
All right, thank you.
Welcome.